Hi guys, welcome to the channel dedicated to the build and modification of the Knight Rider 1x8 scale model car. In this channel you will be able to see all the details about the assembly. I will cover all the issues published from FanHome, or in this case Planeta DeAgostini, which is the same version released here in Portugal. I will also be sharing a few videos dedicated to upgrades for this car. In the previous video, I've shown you how I started with the upgrades for the KITT from FanHome and Planeta DeAgostini. If you haven't seen it yet, please check the video description below for the link. In this video, I will be explaining how I've developed my dashboard. As I mentioned in the previous video, I had to completely change the way the display is presented on the car. Not only the graphics, but also the light animation. The graphics were kindly shared by Witt, which is a master in detail and has made lots and lots of upgrades for this car. If you haven't seen his work yet, I strongly recommend to check it out. You can find his link in the video description as well. Although for the graphics side was a major win, the lights were all over the place. It was important to get some kind of mask to eliminate the light bleed and keep each indicator light in its dedicated place, otherwise it wouldn't look as perfect as I would like. This is not an easy task since we are working with very small areas and light sources. There are already other dashboards available on the market, but they suffer from the same issues, which are the light bleed and the capability of full and fluid light animation. So I started to design a mask that would allow the light to go through only on the areas that they are supposed to, and at the same time block all the other areas where I don't want to have light. The very small LEDs need to fit these areas as well. This mask was then made on my 3D printer and with a 0.2mm nozzle, so it could be able to create such small lines. After many designs later, the mask was ready. My first tests were done by placing each individual LED on each slot and glue them one by one, and this alone was very time-consuming. I had to find a better and faster way to do this. I then started to design a PCB that would carry all the very small LEDs. At first, I thought it wouldn't be possible because of the very small and tight size margin, but with a lot of work and patience, I got it done. The PCB was then manufactured by a company called JLCPCB. This company is very nice to work with because they have all the tools we need to create PCBs from scratch. The free software that they have allows us to design the circuits and then design the PCB. At the end, we can even see the result in 3D. Since the LEDs are very small, I requested the assembly to be done together with the PCB. And this is the result. The PCB fully populated with all the LEDs on it. This PCB covers all the indicator lights on the top panels. And the mask that I created with my 3D printer fits perfectly on the PCB. The graphics that were printed on a vinyl sticker are then glued on the mask. The alignment process is far from easy, but the result is worth it. All I need to do now is connect all the wires between the PCB and my main board, and then attach the PCB and mask on the dashboard. Everything fits perfectly on the dash as you can see. And this is how it looks like with the lights on. One of my main goals has been achieved, which is getting absolutely zero light bleed and all indicators are working perfectly. The voice box and lower panel will also have their own mask to prevent any light bleed. Don't miss the following videos as I will keep showing all my work. Also feel free to join my Facebook group where I publish all my upgrades, assembly videos and much more. And that's it, you guys. We will see you next time. Bye!